Welcome to today's showcase on Gran Turismo 7 of the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This bad boy comes stock with 374 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque, but weighs a hefty 3558. Very big boy here. The base 0 to 60 time is 25.65 seconds. So let's see if we can take this classic muscle car and turn it into a track machine. Alright guys, today we're going to take this bad boy to the high speed ring, see what kind of base times I can get out of it, and then we'll do our upgrade and we'll kind of see what kind of improvements we can gain off her. Alright guys, here we are at the high speed ring in Japan. We'll go ahead and do a couple quick laps on this and see what we can get out of her. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous with these because muscle cars are kind of crazy. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So right off the bat, I'm already noticing that the high speed is 119. Only 4 gears, so not a whole lot to work with there. Okay, so being limited on top speed is definitely going to affect the time, but we'll see if I can pinch off a few more seconds here. Okay. Looks like this is probably going to be the best I can get out of it. Not a lot of room to wiggle when you don't have any kind of high speed, so alright, let's get the build started. And here's our best time, 134.437 on that stock Boss Mustang. A couple key things I'll point out with this car is whole lot of body roll, my goodness. Definitely got to drop her down a little bit. But it really is fun driving these cars in their stock versions. Kind of get you in touch with that heritage of that time frame and era of not having the technological advancements we have in cars now. 0 to 60 is 25.65, so not too bad there. Alright, so with this 69 Mustang, a couple things I noticed right out of the gates. A ton of body roll, no top speed. Like 119 I think is what I got out of it. But without further ado, let's get into the build. I really like the way this new build looks. I hope you do too. Check it out. Alright, so a couple key changes in performance to note after we've done the full build. We got an overall weight down now to 2,632 pounds, so that's quite a cutback from what it was before when it was sitting at that 3558. The new horsepower is now 736. We'll get to that with a supercharger on there. There is no turbo options for this car. And there is no side skirts, which I kind of found interesting because the exhaust comes out the side. So I wish you could change that and move it and then just put a side skirt to match, but I figured I'd just put on what you could possibly put on so you could kind of see it all. Alright, let's take her out to the high-speed ring, run a couple laps, and see what kind of times we can produce now. So, after running quite a few laps and getting used to this bad boy, the best I could get out of it is 114.833. So, not too bad. So, a couple key things I will note with this car is you have to respect that horsepower. My goodness. Even at Traction Control 3 on Racing Soft, I still was struggling to keep her on the road. But man, it sounds good. That's a whole lot of fun. Very challenging though. It would definitely be a class car where you'd have to have other muscle cars racing with you in order to kind of keep that fair advantage. So, total cost on this build was about $293,000. Not as bad as some of the others. Overall, the car is a whole lot of muscle, a whole lot of fun. It's a wild horse on the track, that's for sure. Thanks for stopping by the showcase of the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. It was a pretty good car to do. It was a lot of fun. It'll humble you on the track, that is for sure. But anyways, have a great day and we'll see you in the next one. Later.